the teachers made on your report card. Okay? I'm sure your parents remember, you may not. So in grade 11, Mr. Blackwell comments, Marissa's efforts in the studio have been a living model of how to independently develop concepts and ideas beyond the standards of the grade level. Don't be small here. Mr. Maltese, economics. She is a student who always strives for excellence and is a consistent and conscientious worker. Dr. Matheson, science, chemistry. Marissa is a student of high academic potential. She is the type of thinker who never jumps to conclusions, but analyzes thoroughly all of the facets of a problem in a discussion. And for Miss Al, economics. Marissa is a broad-minded student who always strives to achieve her potential. Her friendly attitude, along with cooperative approach and a strong personality, will allow her to be successful in any future academic career. And Mr. Reject, math. She is an outstanding student who excelled in all areas and produced an excellent standard of work. And your most recent art teacher, Ms. Kolovicius, Marissa demonstrates an outstanding ability to take creative approaches in art making and documents her personal art process with exceptional evidence of thought. Well done. Now, I just asked a couple of other teachers this week just if they could make something a little different on the academics. So I saw Ms. Marissa in the hall and I said, Ms. Marissa, please, can you just, she's a really good student, but can you do something other than academics? So Ms. Marissa says, take action group really misses you and your banners a lot. Because Marissa probably sold over 80% of the tickets through her absolutely eye-catching banners. And there's still one in the hall, and I'm leaving it up in the hall. Downstairs in the main hall, it's beautiful. From Miss Walmart, Guidance English. Marissa is a bright, optimistic, creative young woman who is a leader amongst her peers. She is an extremely talented artist, but what I remember, what Miss Walmart remembers most, and I don't really understand this, but you and you will, from your grade 12 English is your immense vocabulary. But one of your favorite transition words was, how do I pronounce that?
Palpably.
Right. Instead of probably, palpably. Well done. So, graduates, former students, parents, guests, may introduce our valedictorian, your valedictorian, Marissa Lee.
Good evening, distinguished faculty, doting parents, friends, welcome guests, and of course, the grads of 2010. If I had to describe high school in one word, it would be this. Oops. It was the end-all and cure-all excuse for all intents and purposes. Oops was the result of shame and forgetting your blazer on a Friday. Oops was procrastinating on a 2,000-word essay. Or, in Ali Hapamuli's case, oops was the result of embarrassment and breaking a window with a water balloon. Oops summarized the high school experience, and I loved high school. Although we weren't the Brady Bunch family, we came pretty close-ish. We were partners in crime, we were comrades in arms, and we were grad prank champions. Not only was our senior grad prank a triumph over procrastination itself and an epic of epicness, but it was one of the defining moments when we became more than just a bunch of cliques working together. We became friends. With all of us crammed to Miss McCrae's room and balloons threatening to suffocate us, it was a Kodak moment. We were together. We were finally a graduating class. So today, as you relish the moment in your gowns, remember the times when broken Surrey would slaughter you in an exam. Remember the undying relationship between Ryan Jason and his sunglasses. Remember the much too hyped excitement of the fashion show, but most of all, remember the drama, because high school was nothing but dramatic. Cherish those Mondays when you would come into first period class and be hit, rammed, and mortified by the Monday effect. Obviously, you were still too groggy-eyed and tired to remember the crazy shenanigans on the weekend, but have no fear. Monday was a time for you to figure out all the things you shouldn't have said, but did. The things you shouldn't have done, but did anyway. I'd like to think that our stupidity and immaturity are behind us, left within the school for others to find and carry on, but we all know that isn't true. Most of you will experiment with various forms of fermented wheat and barley beverages in the probably near future.
Oh my God.
A lot of you will continue to be masters of last-minute assignments and all-nighters. But that's okay. We're young, fearless. Mistakes are inevitable. Thankfully, we have the help and support of our family members and teachers to support us, to comfort us, to reassure us, and to keep us slugging on in the face of adversity. So thank you to all those who have suffered in the name of helping us out. Thank you to our parents who paid a leg and arm for us to come here. Thank you to our teachers who have taught us all we know. Honestly, the things you've taught us to calculate an arc length of the Ferris wheel, to how to use a pipette in chemistry, and how to calculate how many moles are in a substance, those will definitely come handy in our everyday lives. But most of all, give a big hug and thank you to your friends. When you were crying, their shirt was a tissue. When you were dying in school, they were your cheerleaders to keep you motivated. Friends are the biggest asset in life. Hold on to them. They'll always be there. And together we finally reached the moment when we can say goodbye to our years of puberty and embarrassment. We get to move on and apply those killer pipette skills and dodgeball dodging abilities. I would offer advice, a Dr. Seuss quote, and words of wisdom, and maybe good luck, but I already know all of you will be billionaires on the cover of Forbes magazine, smiling next to Oprah and the Queen. So every time you close your eyes and see your name in shining lights, oh, I swear, Mentor graduates, the world better prepare for when Mentor graduates become billionaires. Congratulations, class of 2010. I'm so honored to be graduating with you all. Let's finally do this. Let's graduate.